That's actually sick.
Alright.
Whoa.
Alright. Guys, whew. We're 5 minutes past the event time. My god, Kevin wouldn't let me leave his house. He's just like, yo, watch it on my iPad. Watch it on my iPad. I was just like, no, I want to record it for my YouTube channel. Oh my gosh, you're so addicted to Fortnite. Oh my gosh. Jeez, he wouldn't let me go, bro.
This
Alright.
is how you get views. I literally just called my stream event.
Alright. Yeah,
That's how you get
I'm gonna
views.
name my video Shark Shark Week Party Royale event.
Yeah.
What? Ah, I can't. There we go. All right. Is it already playing?
Yeah.
Oh, yo, there's a shark. There's a shark skin. Marine Beach. That kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the shark skin. I mean, it just shows up on the left of my screen. Oh, I can already hear it. All right, Anthony, I'm gonna mute my mic so you know the video can hear it, right?
Never try to bring the shark to my left. If you're right there on my right, I can bring her almost to you.
Yeah, Christine, we're gonna need you on topside comms so we will hear you.
Definitely.
Here are our eyes in the sky on this one.
Let you guys know if I see any big sharks heading towards you.
Get this job done. Follow it into the deep.
Sorry, chat.
Just be careful, everybody, please. Yep. When I'm on the edge, will you hand me the camera and the tag?
They descend to 50 feet into one of the most active shark feeding grounds on the planet.
I think he's on top of there. You can't even see.
Bro, the people on the gliders are griefing the whole event for me.
No. No, before people were griefing with like crash pads.
Tag on the dorsal fin
Oh,
of
alright.
the big female tiger sharks we've got down here. When you're down there, you really get to see sharks' power. They really own their space.
In order to find where the sharks are congregating in the tongue of the ocean, the team is looking to tag the largest tiger shark in these waters.
That's like 7 or 8 tigers. Jimmy, try to single one out for me.
Imagine being that close to a shark.
Suddenly,
That'd be so scary.
Yeah.
a female tiger shark enters the feeding frenzy.
Man, see the big one.
Ready with the tracks?
The mammoth tiger shark shakes off the tag.
Ooh.
Tagging one is gonna be really tough in this current.
Damn.
The riptides at Tiger Beach can reach speeds of 6 miles per hour, which makes it difficult for the divers to maintain their footing. The sharks begin to swarm.
me see if I can put this on my YouTube channel as well.
Austin and Jimmy fight to maintain their position amidst the feeding frenzy.
Oh, this is good. This is a good spot.
I mean, it's hard even just getting back to the boat. But that was like a fail. Keep your eyes on them. They're starting to get on top of us.
As they regain their position, they are surrounded by tiger sharks.
This isn't safe, guys. Just come up now. Contact ready for you to come up.
Coming up.
Oh, what the?
And later. Earlier this year, video footage from the Caribbean's tongue of the ocean revealed a stunning assault on a 14-foot female tiger shark by a larger, mysterious predator.
Whatever hit this tiger shark is big.
Now, marine biologist Dr. Austin Gallagher and shark
People are freaking
expert
breathing.
Jimmy Partington are on a mission to tag a shark and track her movements into the tongue of the ocean, where hopefully she'll lead them to the lair of the massive predator. But the rough current is proving challenging. Up against the changing tides, the team resets to corral the big tiger shark.
She's gonna double back. I see her coming.
Behind you.
Make sure Austin's ready.
The big shark circles around. The team lures her in.
Got it.
The first part of the mission is a success.
Yo, someone griefed me with a quad crusher.
Freaking griefers, man, dude. God,
Bro,
what I gotta do?
he keeps trying.
Tag on. That was insane.
How many did you see?
Probably 50, 60 sharks. Some of the biggest tigers
Wow.
No way.
That was gnarly down there.
Nice.
If you're not paying attention, there's suddenly 4 there, you know? I think I had one here, I had to push it away, and then I turn around and there's another one.
Yeah, you gotta watch their behavior. You start seeing those fins
Oh
come
my
down
god,
a
bro.
bit,
They
quick
keep
move.
trying to
They come in
grieve.
straight
What?
towards you. They're asserting themselves.
Bro, you
Eye
can't even
contact.
see my screen. I just checked on stream.
And they rub up against themselves.
Shoot.
Not cage diving, is it?
No way, man. They just come straight at
Wait,
you.
what am I?
These sharks are bold.
Alright,
Over each other, bumping into one another. It doesn't matter. You can have 4 sharks on you in a second.
Alright, I'll just make it
Absolutely
into a
insane down there.
Thanks for distracting that one because Jay set it up with the bait and you kind of got that one's attention. It came right down this sort of highway. Perfect tiger came right in, swam right on top of it, clamped it down, stayed on.
Great job.
Yeah, likewise.
It wasn't easy, man. There were some big sharks down there.
Let's get some of this gear off and
Yeah.
let's go check the computer and see if this GPS signal's pinging.
The tiger shark they tagged is a 14-foot giant, similar in size to the one from the evidence video. They hope it will lead them to the canyon that tiger sharks are using to enter the tongue of the ocean.
Tag that we put on the shark records depth, temperature, and location and stores it on the tag. After the shark dives to a certain distance and depth, the whole unit will pop off and send all that information to an orbiting satellite in space. Then we can put all the pieces together to identify the exact location where they are entering the abyss. Right after we tagged her, as you can see here, she moved about 25 miles south into pretty deep water and then straight shot east right into the tongue. And her last ping is 1 mile off of Chub Key right here, which I've heard is actually a hot spot for game fish and other large species.
Okay. What depths has she been diving to?
She's been diving to over 1,000 feet throughout this entire track.
She's actually staying in those deep areas, but she's not staying in one place. So I'm wondering, what is she doing? Is she feeding? Is she following a certain type of food?
The tiger shark dove to a depth of 1,000 feet and then traveled 17 miles into the deep Caribbean trench.
dive boat is just not going to cut it anymore for this expedition. It's not big enough. We need an upgrade.
The team will need a vessel equipped with the proper gear and supplies to chase this shark far from shore and into the deep.
The Go America is the perfect boat for this mission. This boat is insane, and it has an A-frame which can launch submarines. These subs go down to 1,000 feet, exploring vast areas of our ocean that we've never seen before.
This expanse is home to some of the most diverse shark life in the world. Silky sharks, bull sharks, reef sharks, and tiger sharks, as well as mammals, such as sperm whales and orcas, and the predator that assaulted the 14-foot tiger shark.
We're hitting this mission from multiple angles.
In order to get eyes on the ocean floor, the team will deploy deep-sea surveillance.
I brought in my collaborator, Brendan Phillips, who's a deep-sea engineer and ocean imaging expert.
We just deployed a couple drop camera systems, which are deep water baited camera systems. Here in the tongue of the ocean, it gets really deep really quick, so it allows us to see things that you otherwise wouldn't be able to see.
Even though the tag that we put on the shark pinged right in the tongue of the ocean, this is a huge area. It's still a needle in a haystack, so we need to get into the water, get eyes on what's happening.
There are multiple canyons in this location, so the team will chum the waters to lure tiger sharks out from the depths in hopes of identifying where they are hiding. Jimmy volunteers to track the tiger shark's movements, and he's got a one-of-a-kind cage to do it in.
Jimmy has this crazy idea for this bait cage. It's a cage with a bunch of chum that drops down onto him. A little risky, perhaps.
I've set up this cage, and it's a half bait cage and half regular cage. I call this the Minotaur.
Named after the Greek mythical creature, this
Why are
circular
they
chain
briefing
link
the
cage
screen,
is
bro?
reinforced with horizontal aluminum bars to help withstand the ramming of the hungry mass of predators. The top of the cage is designed with a bait box to lure the smaller sharks to the surface, giving Jimmy a 360-degree view of the larger sharks below.
The smaller ones, the lemons, the bulls, the reef, I'm gonna pull those up to the surface and allow me to have a look down into the depths to try and get a glimpse of one of these larger tiger sharks.
What do you think?
Well, it's very different to Tiger Beach.
Yeah.
You know, we're in the middle of nowhere out here. We're in places where no one has ever cage dived before.
Anything could happen out here.
My main concern is the sea conditions. At this point, it looks a little bit sketchy. In my experience, whenever goes wrong down here, it's always when there's bait involved.
Ready?
Good luck, Jimmy. Okay.
With over 200 feet of visibility, Jimmy should be able to see any tiger sharks that are attracted to the frenzy.
He's gonna cut me small pieces, yeah. They're all over that cage right now.
If we get something bigger from the deep, it might not even be attracted by just the bait smell, but also probably from the movement and all the commotion from the smaller sharks on the surface.
Giant lemons, bull sharks, and Caribbean reefs swarm toward Jimmy.
All sorts of energy being put into the ocean. They're attracted to that, and the tiger sharks will actually wait, usually a little bit deeper. They're much more strategic than a lot of these smaller guys. Beautiful.
How you doing in there? Are you okay?
This is one of the most intense cage dives I've ever experienced. It's unbelievable down here. We got lemons, we got reef, and we got a couple of bull sharks. We don't even look around, it's like a washing machine in here. The sharks are bumping the cage, plus the conditions are pretty rough as well, so...
The numerous frenzied sharks whip up a series of rough competing currents.
Just kind of holding on and... It's like a...
Is everything okay?
It's absolutely insane.
Dr. Austin Gallagher's recent video evidence suggests that tiger sharks are encountering violent activity in the depths of the ocean.
Whatever hit this tiger shark is big.
Now, shark expert Jimmy Partington is in the middle of a feeding frenzy designed to lure tiger sharks out of the dark. If he can identify which canyon the sharks are using as a route in and out of the tongue of the ocean, the team will have a location to search for the mysterious beast that's ruling the deep.
Jimmy, is everything okay?
Okay down there? There's a lot of sharks around you.
We got lemons, we got reef.
Lemon sharks and reef sharks are tropical surface-dwelling sharks. They have small blade-like teeth, which can cut through the metal wiring of the cage.
Sharks are pumping the cage. This is the most intense experience.
Are you seeing any tiger sharks below you? Getting lemons. Hold on a minute.
Yes, there's actually one giant tiger shark.
A giant tiger shark emerges, having used a canyon on the southwest edge of the tongue of the ocean.
You can see it down deep. She just stayed down there.
How big do you think she is?
It's hard to tell, but I'm gonna guess that she's at least 16 feet.
16 feet. Oh my gosh.
She is a big one. A serious
Dang.
animal. This is definitely a shark hotspot.
The tiger shark disappears into the depths of the dark canyon below.
The sharks are all clearing out now. You can stop the churning. I'm coming up.
Guys, Jimmy's coming up. Wow.
Great. The man, the myth.
Good job, buddy. You did it.
All right. I mean, it felt like a roller coaster down there. Sharks were just bumping the cage and they were knocking me all around. How many sharks there was, I don't know. The lemons were pretty gnarly, and there were some big ones. Yeah, we had
They
lemons,
came to the cage.
bulls, and guess what else they had?
El Tigre.
Tigers?
Tiger shark down deep, dude.
Yeah.
Saw one, man, unmistakable. I had a clear view of the cannon she came out of. You know, your tag is correct. It's led us right into the hotspot.
While the ship's crew readies the submarines to dive, Austin and company will prepare by reviewing footage from their deep-sea surveillance system.
I want to give you guys a good view of what we've been able to see so far. Yeah, and that's a giant isopod going right onto the bait.
Cool.
Apparently there's not much to him. It's like all shell and there's like a really tiny animal inside.
I mean, look at that. What a great shot.
Giant isopods are crustaceans closely related to crabs and shrimp. They can grow to be almost 3 feet and have 4 sets of jaws. Bottom scavengers, they can go years without eating. But when they do eat, they feast until they can no longer move. Gulper sharks are dark gray dogfish that live in depths exceeding 600 feet.
Wow.
Hey.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
Is that a 6 gill?
it's a 6 gill.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. That's
So
actually
cool.
the first
It's pretty
time I've
big.
seen one on camera.
He's
Yeah,
pretty
same.
big too, I think, yeah.
Blunt-nosed six-gills are known as cow sharks and can grow up to 20 feet long. Little is known about this shark's behaviors because it spends most of its life below depths of 6,500 feet. But they have been spotted all across the globe, from New Zealand to Norway.
Look at his eyes.
What depth is this one at?
I think around 450 meters.
They're made of cartilage, so it's wild how much he just contorted his body in order to rip that prey off.
There's a lot for these animals to be snacking on down there. There's clearly a lot going on.
The drop cam shows an abundance of possible food for a large predator to feast on.
I'm pumped. You know, we know they're there now. We're
I
in
just
the
got
spot.
I just
We know
got
there's
grief.
potential to pick up one of these bigger sharks on camera now, so let's get
Yeah.
back in the water.
The canyons in this region stretch for miles.
Oh my.
Any sharks traveling through them could disappear around the bend at any moment.
I'm going to go down to around 80 feet, pretty much my limit where I can remain safe with sharks down there on my own. Austin is going to get into the sub so he can chase after any sharks we might find. I'm going to be his eye in the sky and provide a second vantage point and point them in the right direction.
While Jimmy guides Austin in the right direction, Christine will monitor the deep sea cameras.
Nomad reporting hatch secured.
Jimmy will be dangling above a 3,000-foot drop-off.
As a scuba diver, I have limits to how far I can go and remain safe. I'm going to be pushing the limit. This is about as deep as I'm comfortable going down in a cage in these waters.
It's dark down here. Looking down, it's just black going into the abyss.
It's kind of scary.
There are a few silkies coming towards me. It's hard to make out much. Ready to go on the sub.
Ready for launch. Topside, hatches secure, and we are ready to dive.
There's a lot of sharks around the sub.
I don't get it. Do people like griefing?
I don't even know.
Yep.
They don't want to ruin people's days.
Copy that, Nomad.
I was beginning to feel stood up there, mate. Do you see anything more down there? Not yet, but the little guys are taking off fast.
Topside. All of the silky sharks have disappeared.
There's a big moving shadow below me. Towards your starboard side. I can confirm this.
A tiger shark emerges on the deep sea camera.
So many people are griefing, bro.
I can't even see anything. I can
As
just feel my
Austin's
controller
sub approaches
vibrating.
the edge of the undersea ravine, another creature reveals itself on the drop cam.
Austin, there's something huge below you.
Oh my god.
This show's actually pretty
Dr.
cool.
Austin Gallagher's operation to uncover what attacked a 14-foot tiger shark in the depths is leading him into the abyss. As his sub dives along the cave wall, a deep-sea predator shows itself on the underwater surveillance.
Austin, there's something underneath you.
Another blunt-nosed six-gill shark emerges, this one even larger. Descendants of the Jurassic era, females can give birth to 20 to 100 pups at a time.
She's got to be about 16 feet.
The drop cameras are insane. They're so effective, and what they reveal is that there are a lot of different sharks living at depth.
This massive blunt nose is a sign there could be predators over 20 feet in the depths. So Jimmy returns to the surface to start prepping the next round of bait.
Tiger sharks do prey upon giant squid. However, it's going to need some sort of scent on it. To tow it down in the depths, we're going to try and trigger a reaction from one of these large tiger sharks.
Just beyond the canyon's edge, Austin awaits Jimmy, who will tow the decoy behind his sub as they enter the abyss.
Wow, silky shark buzzing us. Whoa!
hatch is secure, life support systems are on and running. First permission to open vents and dive. We're throwing everything at this now. We've got 2 submarines, we've got a decoy squid attached to one of them. We're going into the hotspot, the areas where we know the sharks are hanging out.
Jimmy drags the decoy, hoping the scent will attract a deep-sea monster. While topside, Christine monitors the drop cams.
Topside, this is Nomad. We have flight
Oh my god. People just put a crash pad like an inch away from me.
Alright, I've got a visual on you.
I almost just got briefed.
Yeah, this is Austin reporting in. We're at 100 feet right now.
Diving. Descending to 200 feet.
Anthony, turn your mic off.
Is now at 200 feet.
I got briefed.
There's nothing underneath us.
We are now just hitting 300 feet. Big indentations on the wall, steep sloping reef.
Just keep your eyes peeled, mate. The wall is just like a straight...
Bro, you literally can't say anything. They just keep throwing stuff at it. It's so annoying.
I know, right?
The subs reach a depth of 800 feet, around the same depths as Austin's infrared footage.
All right, Christine, we're on a shark stakeout down here. See anything on the drop cams? Negative.
The team sits on the floor of the ravine for
Go on the
hours,
zip line.
waiting for the massive predator to be lured to the bait.
It's creepy as hell. It's just bizarre. You're in this tiny little bubble. It's dark, it's spooky. Things just appear out of nowhere.
Soon, life starts to reveal itself.
Hey, we got a hammerhead.
You're going into areas that are really inaccessible, and you're going to another environment that really, you feel like you're on another planet. A ton of fish, a bunch of sharks.
The drop cams spot a salps chain. These bioluminescent creatures feed on phytoplankton and algae. They reproduce by cloning themselves, growing to lengths of almost 50 feet before breaking off.
Animals in the deep sea have had to come up with a lot of creative adaptations in order to survive.
The tongue of the ocean receives little to no sunlight in its depths. Some creatures have adapted by producing their own light in a process known as bioluminescence.
It's resulted in some very strange looking animals that we really need to continue studying.
Shark. Jimmy, we just saw a big shark.
Yeah, I think it's over here, Robert. Got it. Heading that way now.
Oh, it's a tiger. If she comes back, this is definitely the place.
We're gonna let it come to us. Absolutely pitch black, but it's become... You know that?
Something called the decoy.
Marine biologist Dr. Austin Gallagher believes that a mysterious predator is attacking large tiger sharks in the depths of the Caribbean. The team is now hoping to get a glimpse of it as they wait on the ocean floor.
Please call out if anything appears out of the darkness, mate.
Bro.
Show an abundance of deep sea life.
It's absolutely pitch black, but it's become... Feel that? Can you see the squid? I do not have visuals right now.
Are you seeing anything, Jordan?
You got a visual? I don't. No, I can't see.
I got the best spot.
This is topside.
I can't make it out, but there seems to be a very active...
Yeah, you're lucky you got into
Yeah, that's a tiger shark. Tiger shark near you.
Tiger sharks begin to swarm the ocean floor.
You can come on the spot now. Somebody jumped on.
Oh my god, dude.
They just griefed the back, like legit the best spot.
Damn, that sucks.
The team maintains watch, hoping the massive shark returns. But the trench floor soon becomes quiet.
Come to us.
Yeah, Austin, I got you loud and clear, buddy.
Topside, Nemo leaving bottom.
Whenever you go in a submarine, the technology is awesome. Every time we do a sub dive, we come across something new. So it's going to be fascinating now to look at the data. I'm super pumped.
We are servicing with you right now, Nemo.
Survived another one.
Go to see down there.
Yeah,
buddy.
I know.
Amazing.
Back on land. It looked just exactly like your footage. These sharks were just bumping each other.
I just got set
And the
so.
interesting thing is how well these sharks can just disappear into the darkness.
Exactly. So, I mean, we got to just look at some of the footage.
Sweet.
All right, let's go.
All right.
The team reviews the footage to get a better look at the predators lurking in the depths.
Pretty incredible stuff, guys.
I mean, it would just be impossible to do this in the past without this technology.
Okay, guys, let's take a look at what we got. Look at that. A blunt-nosed six-gill. Wow. That's a species we've never captured before on camera here in this region. She looks big.
Yo, me and this Ripley or Sludge or whatever just synced up.
Some other kind of shark rattles the camera.
We didn't even time
That's
it.
incredible.
And then here's the big one. Jimmy, this might be the shark that brushed up against your sub.
He must be at least 17 feet.
Amazing. The drop cameras are insane, and what they reveal is that there are a lot of different sharks, even tiger sharks, living at depth. I've been thinking about this footage a little bit more, and I'm starting to think that this shark that got hit, this tiger shark of ours, could it be aggression? Could it be mating? I think no matter what, it's probably coming from a larger tiger. And that large male that bumped your sub is exhibiting territorial behavior. This might be the largest tiger shark mating area in the Western Atlantic.
From the bin cam footage to how we've been able to track the sharks down here, we've seen probably 5 or 6 other species and a whole lot of other individuals from the cage, from the submarines, from the drop cameras as well. Like, this is a shark hotspot.
The footage they collected of the tiger behavior has changed the team's theory, and Dr. Austin Gallagher believes this could be a tiger-shark mating ground.
We have some preliminary evidence to suggest that the deep sea might be a mating ground for the species. We don't have a great amount of eyewitness accounts on shark mating in the wild, so there's a lot we don't know. Mating in sharks is extremely rough, so it's possible that's what the bump we caught on camera was.
We're interested in solving the new mysteries of the ocean. We know more about outer space than we do the bottom of the ocean. Every single time that we use these submarines and these drop cams, we're making constant new discoveries.
The ocean is really an alien world. We've shattered previous conceptions. We now know that tiger sharks go deeper than they ever thought before. We did see a lot of territorial behavior.
The incident from Austin's previous research is most likely attempted mating from a giant tiger in the depths. A tiger shark king.
We're going to do a lot more of these, and we're going to keep adding to the story. I feel like we're getting closer and closer to unlocking the mysteries of some of the largest sharks on the planet.
Look at the spot I just got.
Alright, I think the event's done. Or maybe it's gonna do another one.
Oh, nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Alright. That was actually
That was pretty cool.
That would be a good event if Fortnite made it so you could literally like just do it you know, with your friends if you're in the same party. Cause everyone was griefing, bro.
I know. I found like the best spot at the end though. I found like that huge mountain.
Like that, yeah, you found that rock and then wait, what?
There's
Oh,
like a huge mountain.
Oh, that's the Party Royale music, never mind.
Oh.
Alright, so yeah guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.